So I moved to New York in July of 2019. I had just graduated college. I'm an actor, so I have always had a dream of moving here. When I moved here, I was so focused on doing everything right for my career. It was my entire life, my entire focus. And then COVID hit. When I realized that my career and my life before COVID wasn't going to be going back to normal as quickly as I wanted it to, I fell into a really dark place because I was making this transition into adulthood, into having a career, into finally being able to realize these dreams. And, my whole world just fell apart. I was struggling with the loss of my parents' marriage, and I'd also lost a friend to suicide. So I was in just about the lowest place you could imagine. And I ended up getting a phone call from my friend Ashley, and she called just to check in. I asked Ashley, I don't know how to start. Where do I just begin to seek God in my life? And Ashley invited me to Alpha on Zoom. I had been invited to Alpha in 2019 before the pandemic. And at that point I said, oh, sure, yeah, I'll come. And then I never showed up. And that's because I was so focused on having this perfect acting career that I didn't think I had the time in my schedule or the space in my head or my heart to really do that kind of thing. I had never experienced a space where I could actually ask questions. I think it was really helpful to be in a diverse community, and I was also doing it with Ashley because Ashley had invited me and she was my Alpha leader as well. So having her there created an instantly safe and comfortable space for me. The leaders really were taking such great care of us. I felt so overwhelmed by that because I was like, there's so much love pouring out of these people that I'm not sure why that they would love me. They don't know me. So week 5 was the week that we focused on prayer, and that was, I think, my favorite week because it was finally the moment where all of this information where I'd learned about the character of Jesus, about what it means to be a Christian, took that 18-inch journey from my head to my heart. It's where it all just sunk in.
Wonderful.
And still can't believe that I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those people that were in my Alpha course, through them being vulnerable, through them asking the questions that maybe that day I was too scared to ask and I needed someone to ask for me. Creating this space of comfort and safety and love and support, really, I couldn't have been more thankful to have Alpha at that point in my life. And I can't wait to do Alpha again, just because I know that there's always more to gain from that community. Alpha both taught me about, who Jesus was, but I got to learn who Jesus is today. Jesus to me is now a friend. A friend who is persistent and patient. Someone who only wants good things for you. He's someone that is okay with all of the questions and all of the messiness of your life. He went from being a really good teacher to becoming the center of my world, and the person, the being, the spirit that gets me through every day.